Might have to.
So just cut down the spanner and we'll see if David can get it in there now.
So, VH.
VH.
The last time we posted about you finally finished up and you're about to do engineering and stuff.
Yep.
And since then has a lot happening. So did you want to quickly tell us about like what's been happening with the VH?
Anyway, in I think it was April, we got the car running, and I actually got a dynoed. I'm not going to tell you where, before engineering, if you remember. Then, when was it? In July, we got our first inspection. There was things like double insulated battery cables, a few clips, some routing of hoses and things. So it was pretty good, pretty positive. And then 6 weeks later, we went for the full engineering approval. The O2 sensors didn't work, which I kind of knew.
Yeah.
And they got them working and checked it on the dyno and told me that the last dyno tune was so bad. I think it was, he said it was producing something 163 kilowatts at the rear wheels. And he just said there was settings just set wrong. He said it was terrible, which, you know, what do you do? So he then dynoed again and got it running quite well. Did all the other checks and tests, and then the engine developed a knock. So he couldn't complete the brake test, and the engine's now got a knock.
Yeah.
And we thought it might be a lifter. So anyway, I got the car back on a tow truck at home. I pulled the top end off first to have a look, and the cam looked good, all the lobes looked good, the lifters looked good, and then I dropped the oil, and the oil was full of bearing. We figured it was the cam bearing, a cam bearing or cam bearings, hopefully not bottom end bearings. So I had to pull the engine out again, which is really disappointing. I sent the engine then back to the engineer. There was a bit of a delay, I think it was like 11, 12 weeks.
Right.
The cam bearings were the worst he'd ever seen apparently, but the bottom end was fine. So he got someone to put in new bearings, cleaned it up. We put a cam in it, trunnion bearings, push rods, all the works.
Do you know what sort of cam?
It was a Crow cam. It was
Okay.
a 1247 cam, so it's a pretty mild cam. It's got a stock stall.
Yep.
So
it's not a massive
not a massive
Yeah.
thing. But it took a long time, and it kind of, just say it's like 3 months. So finally got the engine back, put the engine in. I didn't touch it because he said with the current tune it would run, I can't remember now, really rich on idle and really lean if I rep. So I said I'm not doing it. So I just turned it over, but I didn't start it. Back on the same tow truck, back to the engineer. He got on the dyno, made good power. I think it's 227 kilowatts at the wheels, which is good.
Yeah, that's good.
Big torque gain too, which was nice. And then he contacted me and said, the engine's leaking.
Oh no.
We did have a crack in the sump when he put it back on. One of the sump bolts cracked. We thought it was okay. Then he thought it was cracked. Turns out it was the rear main. It was a brand new rear main. In fact, it was the second brand new because we put one in, if you remember.
Yeah, so that was a replacement.
Yeah, so he put one in and it just failed, completely failed.
Right.
So engine out again, but this time he did it under warranty.
Yep.
But that again took weeks to get parts, and then it was going to get done again, and then because he put new front and rear covers and seals, the water pump didn't fit now.
Okay.
Another delay in a new water pump.
Yep.
Finally got the engine back together, engine in, and then they all got COVID. So more delays. Yep. Anyway, he rang me one day and said, it's ready this afternoon, come pick it up, which was great.
Yeah.
So I drove it from there to home.
Yep.
And then the next day drove it from home to here to work, and then got it roadworthy straight away, no issues.
That's awesome.
Got it back here, and then we moved it.
Well, yeah, technically I test drive it and wanted to see how fast they can do. Just about to coming back to work, turning, I just hear the like pop, like and all of a sudden power steering is kind of gone. I wasn't sure what's happening. And then from the engine bay or whatever, like just start smoking. And turns out, so power steering line just popped.
It's the high pressure side.
High pressure side, yeah. And look at that. Yeah, I'll show you the road. So it was a lot leaking, and I was so sad. But at the same time, we were saying, I'm so glad that it happened just here. Otherwise, if something happened like on the way to get the registration, it would have been much worse. So it wasn't the nicest thing, but at the same time, it was quite lucky. Today, we are going to fix, right?
It was going to happen. It was just a matter of when.
Yeah.
So we were lucky. So the
Replacement?
speed flow power steering connections, they're actually power steering rated hose and fittings.
Yeah. So can you explain what's the difference?
This is off-brand cheap so-called power steering line. And I just did it cheap and I shouldn't have. This will work.
This will work and looks like a much.
If you hang on, so there's the.
So that's aftermarket.
Old one.
Old one. Yeah.
That's a new one.
Yeah. Look, this one looks more solid.
Yeah, that's proper.
Yeah, that's good.
The low pressure side's damaged as well, which I didn't know, but hopefully we'll fix that today. And
yeah, I'm sure we will.
So you've already pulled out the other one, as we saw.
Yep.
Where did that line actually sit?
So the power steering rack is.
Oh yeah, I can kind of see the orange of the bush, I guess, on there.
So it runs along, follows that other line down there.
Yep.
And up, and around, and up to the pump.
This one is the reservoir, and the pump is.
Yeah. So it goes into where that goes into there.
You kind of see this right here-ish, right? Yeah, there we go.
However,
so was it easy to pull out?
yeah, it was pretty simple.
Surprisingly.
But the other one,
This fitting, just a bit loose.
yeah, that fitted better.
Yeah.
I don't mind cutting up a 11/16.
Oh yeah, this one.
That's very valid.
Got it.
You got it? Gee, we just had the wrong spanner.
This whole time probably.
But I don't know how much I can.
If you can just get it loose, then yeah, you might be able to get it down. Oh yeah, there you go. Oh shit, I'm gonna drop that on Jimmy's head.
Yeah.
Ah, you're a champion. See, that's why I pay you so much.
And do you want me to take that out?
Yep.
I do remember. I know. I see it.
So the banjo, there's already a banjo connection on there.
Yeah.
And that's the high pressure side. That's all I got to remember. The one you took off is the low pressure side.
Low pressure side. Alright. No worries. Oh yeah. Oh, David.
Oops, there's the bucket.
I thought you got rid of all that earlier, Amy. Well done.
The headers are the worst part. They're just
I was just about to mention that.
they're an animal, and I need
What do you need?
probably at 17 again. 18, it's 19.
19.
But nobody's
Straight though.
I will replace it completely one day, but I did.
Do we know if it's meant to have that play in it to a degree, or
It felt like it had a lot more play than the other one. So while we're here, I'll
you got the parts? So.
swap it out.
There you go. Olive fitting. Is that what it's called?
I
Olive
don't know.
fitting? I'm pretty sure. Yep. So leaving that in.
I'll get this. This is the one that blew off.
So you're just swapping them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Might as well.
Yeah. So can you show me the play in this one?
Yes, similar actually.
In and out. Yeah, it's still got quite a bit of wibble wobble. Ooh. Do you think though, the one that's been on the high pressure side is going to be better off than the one that was on the low pressure side?
Don't know. Good question.
We're going to find out.
We're going to find out. I think it's more the hose than the...
Yeah. Let's be honest.
Like it's had a lot of heat. Well, it's on now.
So this, we're going the low pressure again first?
Yeah.
Where am I looking? Did you put it already?
It's on.
It's on? Yep.
Cut it?
Yeah.
So just cut down the spanner and we'll see if David can get it in there now.
That's it. That. Perfect. Can you see that, Jake?
Let me have a look. Yeah, I got it.
Did it go up any higher?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. It worked perfectly.
Yeah.
Good.
High
Now-
pressure side?
Yeah, so now this is done.
Yep.
A few minutes later.
All right. Now I can relax, concentrate. Now what we'll do, we'll just I'll take this off for now. We'll get it straight, I think.
See?
Yeah.
Angle
You
grinder.
smell the burning rubber. Look at that.
So apparently this has got a left-hand thread in it. Okay, I'm going to go all the way in. The bottom's out. On this one you've got to do half a turn off.
Okay.
And then what I need is some heavy oil. I think I know where some is.
So what's the oil for?
Just for lubrication. They actually say, use a heavy gear oil on this one. Believe it or not. Better than me then.
A few moments later.
I'm going to get you to get that screwdriver just there.
Yep.
And just tighten it up a little bit. Yep.
How's that?
Leave that as it is.
Yeah.
That's it.
All good?
Oh, good job. I will replace that other one day. Because it's crossed over and it's a bigger pipe now, it's not going to fit. Rack. I guess we'll drop it down and get it out. Excellent work. Well done.
All right, so reverse. Ready?
Yep. check it. We'll come back and just. I think we.
Huh?
I think we broke traction a little bit then. Keep it full.
Alright, so this is the test.
This is the test. We'll go in and check it. That's better. Can't find the torch. Is there anything?
No leaking.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. Test drive?
I'm not gonna. I'm too scared to drive it as.
Good brakes. Sorry, I didn't change the seat.
That's all right. I do love that idle though.
Yeah.
That was half throttle.
Yeah.
How hard did you press?
I didn't even go half, I think.
Wow.
How's it feel?
Really good. Jake want to have a drive?
Yeah.
And then you can bring.
My car, yeah.
That's very good.
Yeah, it went pretty quick actually.
It's yeah, it's scary.
Yeah, I was a bit scared.
I only did about 70% myself because I was just like, you don't need more than that.
I haven't calculated the power to weight, but oh no, I have, and it is quite good.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the numbers are.
What was it? It was about 300 horsepower, 220 something kilowatts in around 1,300 kilos.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
so do the math.
So what's your plan next?
Drive it, get a rego,
Get a rego, get the
and
plate.
drive it,
Yeah.
take it to a few events,
Events?
which would be really nice.
Yeah, that would be good.
You can bring Bluey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Then maybe put a radio in it.
Yeah.
Stone guard for the sump.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably put second low pressure line on the power steering.
Replace.
Replace that. And yeah, just enjoy it.
Well done, team.
Excellent.